welcome to the new episode of our podcast 90 plus 3. How are you guys doing?
Good, good. I'm doing brilliantly, especially after the recovery that Ole has done. I'm doing really good. I feel good. How are you, Ayush?
I'm just managing somehow fine. It's been chilly and rainy here. The past weekend, it has been raining cats and dogs all the 3 days actually. So other than that, I'm glad with whatever results we have had. Multiple cheeky results that we got, which help us actually and help Chelsea as well. So we can go ahead with that.
Some drop points, yeah.
Okay. Let's start this week's Big Six discussion with the first team, Arsenal, because since we've started the podcast, they were not doing that well, and since I think it was our plea to that things happen good for them, and then we started seeing the improvement. They got off with a 1-0, and now eventually they are clicking. They're clicking in terms of because they are playing Leicester away, and Leicester were not bad. But Arsenal, they could capitalize on the few mistakes which Leicester did in the start, and they took a 2-0 lead. And then eventually in the second half, I think Leicester played really well, but Arsenal, showed that resilience which a team needs to if they want to be a top team. Yeah. And they were able to secure the 2-0 win and, not concede as well, which is a good sign. So, thoughts about that?
No, I felt Arsenal are being rewarded for all of the work that they've put in, all of the faith that they've put into the manager. And Leicester, thode se finicky, they were finicky from the start. I mean, they had not a good start to the season, but then they picked up a few wins, and then United ke samne 4-2. Like they seemed like it was like heading up to be a good fixture. बहुत अच्छा हो सकता था Leicester Arsenal, and Leicester was tipped to, they could at least draw or win. But Arsenal के लिए बहुत अच्छा टाइम चल रहा है. In fact, too अच्छा चल रहा है. I almost felt that Arsenal will win this match. United will lose against Spurs and Arsenal will go, but that obviously didn't happen.
Ayush, you thought that as well?
That Arsenal will go again.
About you guys?
No. I told you I'm like Atal Bihari Bajpayee, bro. Managers आएंगे, players आएंगे, but club चलना चाहिए.
Correct. So thoughts about Arsenal, how they are performing, and how they might be.
I'll start with Leicester. I think they have been patchy, if I can put it in a right word. You see, other than Tielemans and probably Vardy, none of the team I think they have been consistent. Even last match maybe agar dekhega to they have been patchy. And Arsenal Arsenal like just getting the beach boya tha na, uska phal mil raha hai unko dheere har cheez ka abhi. And they have their players back. They have the main players back that hold them. Partey hai, multiple players jo unke structure को hold करते हैं. Plus there is very important thing, if you notice, Arsenal start each half with as high intensity as they can. वो चढ़ जाते हैं पूरा पहले 10-15 मिनट में, उनको उसका वो मिलता है फल वहाँ पे जाके.
That's the game plan. That's his game plan because
वो momentum ना, जितना momentum वो लोग ने build किया ना, अभी वो लोग पूरा use कर रहे हैं. जो अच्छे रन पे वो लोग आए हैं ना, वो momentum पे लोग, और they did not need to do a lot in this match. Starting में वो लोग ने आया, they scored through 2 goals. मित्रों ने बात किया, they shut up shop. मतलब लेस्टर ने कोशिश की, after that they had shots, they had good possession. In fact, 65 कुछ पोजीशन था लेस्टर का भी.
Also special shout out to Ramsdale because he's been brilliant in terms of not only what the saves that he's pulling, but also his distribution, because it helps a lot in terms of how Arsenal play. They want to play with the goalie as an extra man, and they want to start the attack from the goalie. And his distribution has been excellent. It's almost been like Ederson level. Because he's been spraying passes directly to either Aubameyang or on the wings, and they are pretty much like most of the times they're correct. And he's starting off the attacks, which was not found last season.
Yeah, and
so I think Leno is not coming back anytime soon.
Anytime soon, no. But football changes, we know that. Or Ramsdale का heard the commentators say कि he's been through the badges. मतलब उसने Bournemouth में था, वो उसने relegation suffer किया. Like he's earned his way to the top. And that, just saying that and just considering that, yes, I can agree that he's not going anytime soon.
There has been so many memes. There has been so many memes on Ramsdale, and apparently, fun fact, he has been unbeaten in the 9 matches he has played for Arsenal. I think 9 or 8 matches, whoever plays. And last year, Bernd Leno seemed undroppable. Now he is not even getting a match. Arsenal also have their Amazon Prime documentary this season. It's been a good drama and masala. I think Ekta Kapoor would be proud of this.
All things positive right now for Arsenal. Let's see if it can go the same way throughout the season as well. So the next big match was Liverpool versus Brighton, where Liverpool dropped points, and they could have easily like not even got a draw, because Brighton were playing like how Brighton does. They are not afraid of the big teams, and they do their shit, and it almost paid off. But even a draw is a big result for them. So yeah, thoughts about that?
I'll give one shout out to Graham Potter here. Sorry, Suyesh. You can, yeah. So if you see the match clearly, Brighton were 2-0 down and they were sitting behind. But somehow in between the match, Potter just pushed them ahead. Probably in the starting the second half or the final 10 minutes of the first half, he left his attackers there. So they were giving the spaces, but they were not pulling back behind. So 3-4 attackers were always there on Liverpool's head. So that's why I think Brighton, like in the previous game, we discussed about how they played against City. They were at it against Liverpool. They were not going down or bowing down to Liverpool's strength and whatever form they have.
Absolutely, yeah, Brighton is बहुत impressed हूँ मैं. I'm very impressed because Liverpool ने पूरा this starting में लोग they started really well. मतलब आते ही 2 goal and like so many offsides, like goals, even getting offsides, even that can like break a team's confidence. But Brighton kept doing what they did. और फिर मतलब they got rewarded. They मतलब जो shape है उनका, they kept that shape, as Ayush said. उनके 3 attackers were still going at Liverpool. They're like still following the plan of their manager. Like their players buy into their manager's plan so much, into the tactics so much कि मतलब they immediately get rewarded after that. और Liverpool के offsides का जब वो गया, मतलब offside goal, मतलब जो भी goal थे, साला का 1 goal था, साला का 1 goal था, सारा offside हुआ. Then क्या बोलते हैं अपना कोई एम्पू कोई तो मारा, and then Trossard मारा. I'm brilliant, yeah. Brighton, I'm only impressed because Liverpool, the run that they were on, मतलब Watford final, United final, at home पे Anfield पे Brighton खेल रहे, तो they could have easily blown another team off, but Brighton like just exactly what their plan is. Like that's really impressive.
But Klopp would be like really angry because they've blown off a 2-0 lead against maybe a side they don't expect to. They do play well, but on paper, Klopp is not expecting us, and especially when you're 2-0 up and then you're letting a 2-0 lead goal. I think Klopp will get a reaction from his players.
But on the flip side, I think Klopp will take this match as a good match, and he'll not be as disappointed as it should be because Brighton played really well. So he is a manager who respects the opposition plays well and not gets all this happens like Mourinho. Yeah, like Mourinho. Even I mentioned that. So Klopp takes it on this chin if the other teams plays well and makes it the improvement in the next match.
Kind of, but वो starting में तो disappoint होगा जैसे यश ने बोला, but then after that he'll start working on it. वो तो positively लेगा, absolutely.
He'll point out the mistakes and see, because I think seeing the other teams also fluffing their lines, I think Liverpool also in their heads also they might have started thinking that this can be our year as well, because the other teams are not that good. I mean, even if they are good, they are fumbling. Like we'll discuss about the City match later. Let's discuss about Newcastle versus Chelsea. Even they got the first goal pretty late in the game.
Pretty late,
and had it not been for that goal, they were not, able to, stamp their authority on the game, which we expect them to. But then eventually, after the first goal, we know what happens. The second goal,
what happens exactly.
The third goal,
and that ties into the interview that I saw from Tuchel. Tuchel before the game said that Newcastle have a good, they have a good vibe to themselves, to the club right now because of the change of ownership and all. So thoda sa, even though the manager is still the interim manager, but they have a good vibe. And Tuchel, I think he must have told his Chelsea team to ward off all of the positivity starting May. And second half में Reece James के गोल ने अच्छा गोल मारा, बहुत अच्छा गोल मारा. And then as you said, yes, like Chelsea is in a way they're so good, they're predictable right now. मतलब क्या करने वाले? They are so solid and they're so smart in what they do. They have a plan. They follow that plan so much. वो लोग कितने वो they're almost predictable कि एक गोल जाता है और वो चैंपियंस रेट ना थोड़े आने लग गए. मेरे को बोलने को अच्छा नहीं लगता. It's too early, but पता नहीं. Yeah, I can't analyze too much because it's basic. Chelsea यही कर रहा है आजकल.
Correct.
Newcastle were playing low block. 5-man defense था उनका, 3 भी नहीं, 5 लोग खिला रहे थे पीछे वो. तो the goal came with Reece James. I think he is on a boss level right now. He finishes off the penalty shootout with scoring the last penalty. He scores 2 goals, just bangers everywhere. So his confidence level is quite high, and which is unfortunately good for Chelsea, but not for others than us. And Chelsea, as Suyesh mentioned, they are just somehow somehow managing to win and out of tough situations, win matches, draw against tough teams. They drew against Liverpool by just being 10 men. So beating them, it's a little tough right now.
And they're able to rotate also, like using Alonso and then Aspilicueta, dropping Alonso, using Chilwell on the left, and then Reece James on the right. They're able to rotate and still be able to get those results. So like a squad getting
They also
confident is
performing
much
pretty
more.
well.
Exactly, a
Yeah.
squad getting confident together is so scary. क्योंकि मतलब 11 ओले के साथ हुआ है, अपना 11 confident feel किया. We went on a set of runs, but we know कि जो players बाहर बैठे हैं ना, as soon as we have they rotate in, मतलब पता है कि अपने गंदा खेलने वाले, कैरेबा कप में निकलने वाले. A squad feeling confident is scary. मतलब देखते हैं, let's see what
The fullbacks are scoring goals. They are without
Yeah.
their two strikers. Havertz was just a false nine or something, and he's also scoring now.
कुछ तो जोक भी था वे कि Reece James and let's try Reece James and Chilwell as strikers or something.
Or something that let's
Hey,
have
Havertz
strikers
and-
as fullbacks.
हाँ, Havertz and something as full. No, Werner and Lukaku as fullback.
Werner and Lukaku at
Sorry to
fullbacks.
mention
Yeah.
that.
Fullbacks, yeah. Which Chelsea are now at the top of the table. Had it not been for Liverpool dropping points and City, losing, now they have capitalized and they've won, which is a good, in a way, good thing for you guys as well, because you get the 3 points when City and Liverpool have dropped.
Yeah.
So which brings us to the Chakma of the week, which was Manchester City versus Crystal Palace. I don't think any of us anticipated this result, because I don't know, because we're not thinking of an upset.
Before we talk about Chakma, let's cover United now, so that Chakma we can put on later. Let's
Oh
cover
yes,
United
yeah, we
first.
can talk about that as well. Correct.
Okay, let's
Sorry.
talk about United.
So yeah, Spurs versus Manchester United. I said before I ask anything, I remember very very distinctly. I remember that Ayush ने last week क्या बोला था कि अभी तो Spurs away है, नुनो बिठा देगा और क्या हम एक गोल से जीत जाएंगे. But आयुष यूनाइटेड ने भी बिठाया, तो खराब हो गया तुम तो.
यूनाइटेड ने बल्कि बिठाया कि अपने सिस्टम में इनको सही से चेंज किया और उसको आगे
तो खराब हो गया, मैनेजर खराब हो गया ना, अभी तो बिठा के खेल रहा है.
क्या पता.
बताओ फिर.
If I could start, तो मैं तो ये बोलूंगा कि perfect day. क्या प्लान था यूनाइटेड का, मतलब काफी बेसिक था. अगर मैं भी होता था I would have said कि like the issue right now is they're conceding a lot of goals. Players look like they're not confident. So Spurs away जा रहे, I would have said the same thing. Or 3-man defense was perfect. 3-man or 5-man, whatever you call it, 3-5-2 or 5-3-2. It was perfect because it gave us a solidarity. क्योंकि Lindelof भी था, Maguire भी था, Varane भी था. We put all of our best men out there. Left back Sahi Shaw and right back Van Bissaka. And we started the game 3-5-2, not 5-3-2. मतलब not defensive. We took the game to them. And like अच्छा defensively solid थे. We waved off starting का थोड़ा वो एक गोल मार दिया लोग ने, which was ruled out, and it was such a relief that it was ruled out. मेरे को लगा कि oh shit, here we go again. But नहीं. 3-5-2 start किया. We took the game to them. और थोड़ा सा उसके बाद उन्होंने उनका अटैक भी देखा. And then Ronaldo का goal helped a lot. It was an individual effort. मतलब ब्रूनो ने एक pick out किया, Ronaldo ने मारा. It was an individual effort. And times like these, I feel like कि मतलब मैं डाउट नहीं करना चाहिए Ronaldo, क्योंकि कभी-कभी वो इंडिविजुअल ब्रिलियंस दे देगा ना, उसके बाद टीम भी थोड़ा पॉजिटिव हो जाता है. और सेकंड हाफ में भी as soon as we went out, we had a plan. Let's wait, because I'm sure ओले ने ये चीज बोला होगा उसके प्लेयर्स को कि मतलब Spurs will come out with a plan to attack us. So let's wave that attack out. मतलब defensive focus करो, like starting 15 minutes. Let the attack go off. Let the feel good factor of starting in their own half, मतलब starting in their own stadium in the first 15 minutes go off. और उसके बाद कवानी ने मारा, फिर रोनाल्डो ने मारा. I mean उसके बाद they followed the plan to the T. मतलब एंड तक फॉलो किया लोग ने. Substitutions भी सही थे. Can't fault this match. The only negative I could pick out is Spurs are also in like a troublesome time. So we can't get carried away with this. We need a result against Atlanta. I mean, yeah, that's me summing this game up. And United.
Ayush, is this the way forward? Would you like to see the team in this formation, since it has a proper structure, and because you guys feel that you are not that well off in terms of defensive structure, as well as the midfield not being strong with McFred, let's call them together, since they always play together. So is this the base that you should keep going forward, since it's not, because that, let's say the time is a bit shaky right now, and if you again try to in the next match, if you try to go to a 4-2-3-1, or things might not work out. So now, since you have Champions League matches and another big matches coming up in the Premier League as well, is this the way that you would like to see the team go forward with, like this formation?
See, I don't want to stick to a plan A. So if you see United, they always play 4-2-3-1, 4-2-3-1. So now people know that there are holes in the midfield and you can plug in and you can attack the defense. So I don't want them to stick to just one plan. Okay, this worked well against Spurs, this worked well against this type of team. But now we move ahead to the other team and we should just structureize our defense or our whatever the team is according to the other team, not just to stick to one plan that 3-5-2 ही खिलाना है अभी. Because now I have also few problems there that we don't have a lot of defenders, but we have a lot of midfielders. We have a lot of wingers. So to accommodate all of them, 3-5-2 always might not work because we have two old horses ahead. They might not get to play a lot of games.
And also,
is it necessary to accommodate everyone in one formation? Is what I'm trying to say.
No, that's what I'm saying. We shouldn't stick to one formation. Against the team we are playing next, we should just be flexible enough to change our formations and play according to the opposition.
देख मेरा yes, I would disagree a little क्योंकि Ole the situation
is the team right ready now, to do that.
हाँ मतलब team ready नहीं. Ole the situation he's in right now, job इतना उस पे है, defense इतना उस पे है, पकड़ के इतना बैठा हुआ है ना कि 3-5-2 अभी work किया है ना. I mean next match में 3-5-2 को खिलाया ना, I would understand why is he doing it because 3-5-2 has got us a result right now. Let's keep with it. और इधर वे अगर उसको रिजल्ट नहीं मिला अटलांटा में तो कुछ भी खिलाए 3-5-2 खिलाया 4-2-3-1 खिलाए लोग उस पर चढ़ने ही वाले. So let's just stick with it for now, and if it's working, we'll feel confident to adapt it बाद में. And but only problem is Cavani came off injured, तो 3-5-2 के वो 2 पे अभी रैशफोर्ड डाले देना तो गेम पूरा चेंज हो जाता है अलग से. वो 2 स्ट्राइकर्स पे Cavani जैसा वर्क रेट मिलेगा ना तो अलग सीन है. But I hope Cavani is not nothing too serious and he can still.
Coming to that, so 3-5-2 worked well because वो holes जो अपने छोड़ रहे थे ना बीच में वो cover हो रहे थे, and Varane's presence makes world of a difference. So if you see Varane, he looks like the leader, not Maguire. I will never be in favor of Maguire being the captain or the leader of the defense. Because Varane looks like he can lead the team, he can lead the defense, organize the defense. So his presence made world of a difference for us in the last match actually.
Correct. So your doubts about Varane has also now gone off, right?
Yeah. I think you were right when he was covering Ramos's ass. Then it was.
He's so fast. He's so quick. He's so quick in the mind as well. He knows how to read situation. That's the whole thing. Sometimes players do make mistakes like he did in the Champions League. He had done blunders against City. Yeah. But the team in that time, Madrid was also not doing that well. That's why I think the mistake came out so much. But all in all, a good week for you guys because as far as Ole is concerned, it was a much needed breather for him because
perfect response actually.
Bro, even if it would have been a draw, people would have like cutthroat. कि अभी नहीं हो रहा इससे, let's Conte आ जाओ, Zidane आ जाओ.
एक जोक भी था, ओले का Conte बना दिया था 3-5-2.
हाँ 3-5-2 काफी अच्छा था, काफी बात है, मैं भी आता. But यार सच में very big relief for United. मतलब I hope they keep this up because मुझे पता है even feeling good right now I have like a जैसे वो दूध का जला छाछ भी फूक के पीते ना वैसा. मतलब even feeling good right now मुझे ऐसा हो रहा है कि नहीं भाई अटलांटा आ रहा है आराम से थोड़ा. But
अभी अपना अटलांटा भी नहीं, अपना सिटी भी है और अपने को क्या है कि विंग बैक्स जो खिलाए थे शॉ वैन बिसाका को पूरा मैच खेले हैं. I'm sure they are going to play against Atalanta away and City both, so they'll be half dead.
Yeah, bro. Dallo dalna, I can see the gaps already, but just let's not focus about it.
It's risky to put in Dallo in any of those two matches. I think Shaw and Van Bissaka will play both the matches.
Sort out to Van Bissaka क्या खेला वो इस मैच.
But even if they are playing in, so it will be better for them as well if they play in this formation as well because they get a lot of cover. An extra defender, they don't have to do as much as they would have been doing in a 4-2-3-1, which is a good point for them as well as wing backs. So all in all, a good week. And also there are rumors about Nuno getting the sack and Conte coming in. I don't know what's happening in the world of football. And if it does, I think it's a good thing for Spurs because I don't know. Because I think at this moment they just want a trophy. It can be anyhow. They just want a manager who can bring them trophy. And अभी Nuno से लग तो नहीं रहा है.
Nuno से.
And I don't think they have the patience as well.
Time चाहिए यार. But Daniel Levy as a person वो documentary देखने के बाद All or Nothing I know how he is. But time तो चाहिए यार. 10 match हुआ. I'm sure Nuno will turn it around. I'm inside. मतलब I can feel Nuno can turn it around. The only thing is Conte को लेने का pressure जो है ना, क्योंकि स्पर्स का एक आंख पता है कहाँ पे कि यूनाइटेड ने अगर अपना मैनेजर सैक किया, कॉन्टे ले लिया, अपने पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं, पूरे मार्केट में एक मैनेजर अवेलेबल नहीं है और लीवी ना ये सब चीजें पकड़ लेता है. डैनियल लीवी पकड़ लेगा एंड ही नोस कि ये प्रेशर आने वाला है, देन ही पैनिक एंड ही डू दैट मूव. तो him getting sacked is like a very realistic वो मतलब जो तूने rumor था कि news I don't know Ayush what he put it up on our group WhatsApp but I'm believing it कि मतलब हो सकता है sack. Not that I
नहीं,
want
rumor नहीं है. It's a strong going through. काफी उसने renowned sources ने भी बोला है कि they are discussing his futures. Might not, may get sacked, might not get sacked. तो वो अभी discussion पे है.
Depends, but it's getting discussed. Yeah, that's there.
हाँ, and Daniel Levy looks like वो बहुत desperate हो जाता है ना यार कि अभी मैं toxic हो रहा हूँ, मेरे को Tinder चाहिए, तो Tinder पे जाके वो सीधा मैनेजर देखता है कि हाँ मैनेजर आया, ले लो.
हाँ, but I think वही discussion है कि I don't think if it will help or not. But yeah, since his mindset is that he wants immediate success in terms of trophies, then Conte might help. But I don't think it's the right way forward because अगर आर्सेनल ने भी वही किया होता या यूनाइटेड ने भी वही किया होता तो पिक्चर बहुत अलग होती. But
he wants a quickie, bro.
The only thing is Spurs ने ये move कर चुके हैं वो लोग. Like they have sold their soul already to Mourinho. और हमने भी किया, ऐसे नहीं बोल रहा, but Mourinho को लोग ले चुके हैं and Mourinho has not worked. Then Nuno लिया है, and because they have already moved to a club, sacking club बोलते हैं ना. And I don't think they have a problem with it anymore. Like they are ready to be like a Chelsea. United has a problem. United
they don't mind the sacking culture because
they don't mind it now.
They're not a like history. मतलब ऐसा कोई ये नहीं है कि हमको ये
नहीं है भाई, बिंदास नहीं है हिस्ट्री. अभी ऊपर आ रहे. पहुंच के बाद लोगों का रेपुटेशन भी खराब हो गया.
So let's see how that pans out. So now moving on to the Chakma of the week, City versus Palace. Yeah, thoughts about that match. Zaha was in my FPL team but on my bench as usual because last two games he didn't play and this time I didn't think he'd start and then I put him on the bench and now he scores. Yeah, thoughts
सबसे पहले बोलूं तो let's just celebrate City losing. भाई कितना अच्छा फील होता है. क्या फीलिंग है City मतलब अनबिलीवेबल फीलिंग यार. मतलब पता नहीं सकता मैं, इतना खुशी होती है City हार जाती है तो होम पे आई तो भाई अलग ही फील. एंड देन पैलेस ऑब्वियसली यार वेरा मतलब it was easy to write off Vera. In my mind I had written off Vera because मुझे लगा कि just another experiment होता है ना कि you try young players of your मतलब legend या तो फिर young players to give them मतलब managerial roles. मुझे लगा experiment होगा. It won't pay off. Palace will see Vera sacking. It could still be but Vera seems like a guy who's really putting the steel in. Palace मतलब जो भी करे खेलता तो बहुत मतलब players have that zeal in them यार. मतलब there is
those underrated players मतलब इसके नाम बड़े नहीं हैं but they are like
वो
very
personality आ रहा है.
Zaha can do things at a big club. I'm pretty sure if he gets his attitude right he can perform at a big level and in a big club. So he has those underrated players as well to support.
And वो personality ना manager का भी निकल के आ रहा है. And they had a plan, clearly they had a plan. और वो इसका Laporte का red card did not really help. But हाँ यार I can't say anything else मतलब क्योंकि मुझे बहुत personality अच्छा लगा Palace का. They played really well. They stick to their plan. And City हाँ यार मतलब they just couldn't find a way. और Palace का भी मैंने देखा कि वो लोग they were allowing City that's you know what other teams don't allow City के मतलब they were taking the game to them. Palace भी दे रहे थे वो लोग को. And बाकी टीम कैसा होता है City के सामने just sit back कर देगा. And City are usually drilled of how to break those low blocks. अभी यहाँ पे लो ब्लॉक था ही नहीं कुछ ज्यादा मतलब पैलेस वर स्टिल लाइक स्पेस्ड आउट थे वो लोग तो नॉट अफ्रेड ऑफ सिटी. और रेड कार्ड के बाद तो
when you go 10 man it becomes all the more difficult.
रेड कार्ड के बाद तो स्पेशली नॉट अफ्रेड ऑफ सिटी. तो यार ब्यूटीफुल परफॉर्मेंस.
Palace's signings have also surprisingly played really well all this while. Conor Gallagher, I think he's scoring or assisting in almost one or two games. Then Odsonne Edouard, he looks like a beast of a striker. Benteke has, I don't know, he got his mojo back. He's scoring goals now. He's just scoring goals for fun. He dominates the defense. The centre back, Guehi, I think his name is. He is also performing really well. He has started almost all his games. So I think the signings have also helped Vieira, and his game plan was, as Suyesh mentioned, he was a good one for a City kind of team. And the red card, I think, sorry, Yash, I think you had him Laporte in your FPL team.
-3. Yeah, but yeah, that's how it is.
Striker भी, I heard the commentator saying, and I realized it exactly when the commentator was saying, कि सेंट्रल स्ट्राइकर का भी मिसिंग है यार वो क्योंकि I saw Foden putting in couple of balls और जीसस का वो गोल भी इट वाज
सेट हो गया था.
हाँ मतलब ठीक है था वो थोड़ा सा ऑफ पर हाँ अच्छा ही हुआ इन द एंड. सेंट्रल स्ट्राइकर भी चाहिए सिटी को एक, मुझे भी फील होता है वो कभी कभी
चाहिए तो. केन एंड सिटी वर लाइक मेड फॉर ईच अदर बट वो इधर भी उदास है इधर भी उदास है. इट्स लाइक लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस रिलेशनशिप हो रहा है हम लोग का, चल नहीं रहा है. And City
He's
fans
not
are
able
really
to-
cocky. I have to go to office and I'll go with my like this to the office now. City fans are really cocky and 2-0 loss.
They picked on you when United lost to Liverpool. Now it's your turn, and tomorrow when you meet them, they lost to Crystal Palace. You have even more reasons to pull their leg.
They were predicting a City win against United 7-0 by 7-0.
7-0.
Yeah,
After
that
Liverpool
certainly
5-0, they were saying City will thrash 7-0. Foden hat-trick, Grealish 2.
नहीं भाई 7-0 अब देखते हैं क्या होता है. Atlanta भी काफी डिपेंड करता है, but yeah, let's see. For now, I'm very happy. This week, I'm very, very happy. Drop point, City lost. मजा नहीं life.
So yeah, that was more of it of like the big six. We've discussed the big. Apart from the big six, like there were a few good matches which we can discuss like pretty quickly. One of which was West Ham, which just finished like a few hours ago. West Ham, I think they are this season they're becoming someone who can they can challenge for the top six. Like they are not yet there, but they can anytime if Spurs, Arsenal, or any other team also, let's say, goes on a bad run, they are very in the same bracket with obviously Brighton is also there. So yeah, West Ham, Mr. Moyes.
Antonio has been injury free, so West Ham have been good on that part. I say lucky on that part. Once Antonio goes, they don't have a striker.
Yeah.
So it's good till now. I'll agree what you are saying to they can challenge for the big six, but for that I think Antonio has to stay injury free for a long time. Ironically, he didn't score today. They won by 4-1, but Antonio plays a big part for their challenging for the top six because he scores.
Yeah.
No, but even the wingers, Jared Bowen, Benrahma, Pablo
Fornals, Bowen, Benrahma, all are playing well right now.
Everybody are playing well as a unit, and they seem to have understood like each other's game like pretty well since they've been playing like since a year or two now, and they've been in the same formation like since a very long time. They don't chop and change much. They might change players, but the formation and the base of how the team plays is always the same.
Yeah. No,
but Declan Rice has been good for them. He scored a banger today.
Yeah. Ayush has a point क्योंकि Antonio जब नहीं fit होता ना, West Ham suffer क्योंकि not only what he does on मतलब the beast that he is, the goals that he scores, वो सब तो वो करता ही है, but off the ball भी Antonio is a big help to West Ham and their results suffer without Antonio. तो अब देखते हैं कितना टाइम तक fit रहना है. Moyes तो भाई अच्छा ही कर रहा है, last year भी अच्छा किया, ये साल भी अच्छा किया, and it is like a team performance. I'll have to say, ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ एक Antonio के ऐसे कर रहे हैं. So it is a good team performance. They're scoring good goals. They're in a good run. Dean Smith on the other hand for Aston Villa, not that good. As I said, वो एक साल का peak होता है और रिलीज जाने से भी affect किया है वो लोग को. But they honestly उन्होंने replace किया. They bought Leon.
Yeah, काफी किया.
It will take time. Grealish was their main man. He was doing everything for them, but it will take time. Ings को लिया है, Bailey लिया है, so it will take time.
It will take time.
I wish Spurs के लिए भी तो यही बोलता.
Spurs की attacking intent दिखता तो मैं जरूर बोलता. साला के गोल ज्यादा है Spurs से.
Aston Villa में कहाँ दिख रहा देखो.
नहीं.
Spurs के गोल ज्यादा है साला के गोल ज्यादा है Spurs से.
ठीक है, वो तो phase है, मतलब you can't just pick on a random stat just to suit your argument, but ठीक है, I get your point.
Yeah. No, but yeah, time तो it's like true for all of the teams. Time ही तो नहीं मिलता आजकल ना अपन वही.
वक्त ही तो नहीं है. शाहरुख खान ने बोला कल उन्हों में यार.
भाई thanks.
बराबर. अभी अगर वक्त तुम्हारा भी खराब हो सकता है कभी भी. एक मैच इधर-उधर गया.
इसलिए one game at a time.
Light आया. One game at a time.
Yeah.
चल रहा है.
So other like noticeable match was Leeds coming back to winning ways, which was much needed for them because they were lingering. The last I saw they were on 18th or 17th, so they needed a win, and they defeated Norwich. Like I don't see them like winning any match. I think from here on, I don't know, but yeah, Leeds. Rafinha scored a goal. So yeah, thoughts about Leeds getting back to winning ways.
Bro, I shouldn't say this, yes, लेकिन ये लोग ना अभी relegation battle था in a way क्योंकि चल 9 games ही हुए हैं, but it was 18th versus 20th Norwich, 18th Leeds, and it seemed like it's going to be that they're going to be on that position for a long time क्योंकि squeezing a win out of Norwich is like not a good thing for मतलब और Leeds जैसा team in fact जितना effort वो लोग डालते होंगे training ground पे I'm sure वो लोग डालते हैं, so squeezing a win out of Norwich is not a good thing, and like I did not see the goals, but yeah, it does not look good for Leeds, and I don't feel good saying that क्योंकि Leeds के बारे में अपन पता है अपन अच्छा support करते हैं.
Bielsa.
Norwich
Bro,
तो
Rafinha is deadly, bro.
Facts
He
है.
can
Yeah.
change a match on his own. उसको एक pass मिलता है. So the goal he scored, I think Dan James also did well. He was holding off the defense. He played as a striker surprisingly today. He was holding on striker and Rafinha just came in from the right and Robin style goal बजा दिया था उसने. So Rafinha is the problem with Leeds. Suyesh, is I'll slightly disagree with you because they have only one way of scoring right now. Rafinha is scoring majority of their goals and Bamford is missing. I just want to see Leeds when Bamford comes back, and I hope he does. He scores well and all these things because Leeds will come up and they'll finish around the 10th. They are 17 right now, as you said, but I'm think they will finish around 10th or 11th or something.
Yeah, but they'll be in the second half of the table.
Second half of the table.
They will be in the
10th तो नहीं
second half
होगा
of the
लोग.
table because of the start.
Max I feel is 13-14 because Leeds are predictable right now. Bamford आने के बाद भी टीम मतलब Bamford जब था भी ना, Leeds did not have a good मतलब not a wonderful start to the season जब Bamford start भी गया था तो, and they are very predictable and teams exactly know what they're getting when they're facing Leeds. So it's not a good place to be in the Premier League, especially इतना tactical माहौल चल रहा है, everybody's tactical, ये वो 3-4 formation खिला रहे, 10-20 player खिला रहे.
Freshness एक बार निकल जाती है. The first season they've come like a juggernaut, but now everybody knows how they're going to play.
Exactly.
Everybody has a plan now. When they were new, people were still trying to figure out what is going to happen when, but now everybody knows. And,
Bro, they were Pudina, bro. अभी जाके full rotten tomatoes हो गए वो लोग.
और नॉर्विच पता नहीं फारकी का कब तक रहने वाली है तो.
हाँ, तो Norwich, so I don't think it's looking good for them anytime.
Stack incoming,
I think
boys.
it's gonna change.
Stack is
Yeah.
incoming, yeah.
Yeah. And other noticeable match which you can talk about very quickly was Brentford losing to Burnley at home. Burnley doing their thing at their home. Turf more तो उनका ही है. मतलब it's like how Brentford are there at their home, Burnley भी है अपने home पे. You know they play the way they want and stuff. So yeah, thoughts about that?
Brentford, bro, मतलब Burnley के लिए तो I'll just say Maxwell Cornet because that he's taking all the headlines and Burnley scoring 3 goals even at home is मतलब थोड़ा सा आँख खुलता है देखने में. Burnley 3 goals तो Brentford के सामने वो भी, and Cornet scored a good goal. Cornet is in good form. उसका एक शायद goal ruled offside भी था. And then Brentford पता नहीं were not looking like themselves. हाँ quickly बोलना है Cornet, मैं तो सिर्फ Cornet बोलूँगा और कुछ नहीं बोलूँगा इनको.
Cornet.
I'll agree with Suyesh. Maxwell Cornet has been probably the best signing Burnley has ever made in 5-10 years actually. he is scoring at will and Burnley के 3 goal मारना it's थोड़ा unbelievable and surprising. I think Burnley, Sean Dyche picks his players like वो construction worker को उठा लिया, यहाँ पे उसका कुछ तो problem है उसको उठा लिया, and he makes a level like you have to go there and beat the opposition up. So they scoring 3 goals is a surprise, and especially against Brentford. I think Mbeumo was also not there, so it's all right. I think that's not a very good result for them, but they'll be okay after this, I think.
And they were unbeaten from home or something, Brentford, which is like a good record to break.
Yeah, so I think that's more or less what happened in this week. So yeah, we also have to mention a lot of people have given us their feedback in regards to how we should carry out these videos and what improvement we shall do. So let's address those concerns as well, and let's since we started promoting on our socials and everything, we've got quite a good response as well. So
thank you so
any
much.
word for audience?
Thank you so much to everyone who after seeing our promotions came to our channel, subscribed or liked or leave the comment, or then even on Instagram they followed our page. Thank you so much for all of that, and all of your feedback is duly noted. Like we discussed before this podcast, like how we're going to do all of the some of it is like improve your Instagram engagement, be more into the video, some good tactical analysis, and then live watch alongs. Yeah, everything is duly noted. We plan to implement all of it slowly as we get more and more into it naturally, organically. And if you still are watching this video, if you feel good about the video, just press like, press subscribe, and just leave a comment about how you feel about Ole, about Nuno, about Daniel Farke getting sacked, about Rafinha, or about how Leeds feel. And leave a comment. It keeps us going. It keeps us going in every week and doing this. Like, share, subscribe, guys.
Ayush, apart from
Plus-
Suyash plus
plus
one,
one.
Not
apart
allowed.
from that,
Original.
what do you have to say?
If you
Like,
want,
obviously-
time pass dialogues, masala, you should like it. I will do that for you guys. And these guys will cover the sensible part. I will do the masala part.
That's good. That's good. So yeah, in to conclude, like we would like to thank everybody who has given us the support, and like let's hope you guys continue to give us the support, and we keep getting better for you guys.